All right, hi guys, Shauna here, and for this week, if you guys did the slow seated flow already, we focused entirely on shoulders. We are going to carry that into our faster paced standing flow as well a little bit. We are going to have an emphasis on shoulders, but we are going to work the rest of the body as well. So just to get us moving, if you did the other one, that's great. You can pick up where you left off. We are going to do a little bit of breath work again. So just coming in, settling into our breath, just taking a moment here and checking in. We won't do too long of breath work. If you'd like to do this week's previous video, there's a much longer breath work sequence focused on pranayama and box breathing. So for right here, for right now, we're just gonna go ahead and settle in. Let's take a second to ground ourselves, get ready for our practice, and just check in with ourselves. Good, breathing here. In and out through the nose, or through the mouth, whatever feels best for you. Good, breathing here. I'm gonna take a second and just warm up the neck real quick. So we're gonna go through some neck rolls and just roll it out. I said you guys should know that we usually do this all the time. And again, even if you did the other one, you can do this one as well. Start bringing our shoulder shrugs into it, wiggling all around, and then start coming into our body rolls. We are going to be going through like a regular standing flow here. So breathing, rolling it out, maybe switching direction when you're ready. Just going around, moving back and forth. Good, breathe wherever you are. Go ahead and inhale both arms up, nice and high. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand comes down, right arm comes up and over. Nice big side body stretch. Good. Breathe here, making sure we're not rotating. We're lifting, lengthening, drawing the elbow behind the ear. That way we get into our lats. Good. Breathe, reach. Inhale all the way up and over. Right arm comes down, left arm comes up. Breathe here. Let yourself sink in. Draw the shoulders down from the ear and then elbow out and back. Good. Inhale, back to center. Inhale, both arms up. We're going to do a nice little twist, right hand to left knee. Inhale, left arm up and back. Lift, lengthen, exhale, look over the left shoulder. Good. Breathe. Good. Inhale, both arms back to center. Left hand comes to right knee. Inhale, right arm up and back to the floor. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, twist. Good. Breathe here. Stella. She's so funny though. Hey, good girl. I love you. We love you. Good. So exhale, lift, lengthen. Sorry, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. Breathing here. Inhale, both arms up. Reach, reach, reach. And we're not going to spend too much time seated, so we're just going to roll automatically over onto our knees. So making our way to our tabletop, we're going to take a second here as usual and go through a quick cat-cow. So we're going to go ahead and inhale, lift the chin, drop the belly, lift the tailbone high. You can keep the toes tucked or untucked, it's up to you. And here comes Stella. Hi, Bubba. Hi. Okay, you can lay down. Okay, so just go through your cat-cow. Keep going through your cat-cow, even if there's a dog under you. I know. So we're inhaling, lifting the chin, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone high. Exhale, chin into the chest, rounding the spine. Good. Breathe. Go through a couple at your own pace, or maybe stop to pet your dog. It's up to you. You're so sweet. I know. And this is not my dog. This is my cousin's dog, but she is the sweetest. Right, good girl? I know. Okay, lay down. No, you're gonna leave me? Okay, thank you, Stella. So go ahead through your cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, chin into the chest, round the spine. Good. Take a second here and wiggle it out. Make little circles with your hips, rolling it around. And again, we are going to be doing a lot of shoulder work, but I do want to give us a full body thing going on here because we did a lot of shoulders in our other seated video. And again, shift side to side. And if you need to take any more warming up before we go ahead into our standing sequence, feel free to pause and do so. Take any movements or any motions that you might need. Maybe stretch out your hamstrings if you need to. Whatever feels best for you. Feel free to modify and adapt. Again, pause, add in whatever you want. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start transitioning into our down dog. So we're gonna bend our knees, tuck our toes, push our hips back, push back for our down dog. Breathe here. Making sure that we're not crunching the shoulders. We're drawing the shoulders down from the ears, kind of externally rotating the biceps. Bending the knees if we need to, pushing the hips back and settle into our down dog. So just breathe here. Again, in and out through the nose. We're going to take 3 more nice deep breaths here. Good. Bringing our weight into our left foot, inhaling our right leg up, not going too high, keeping the hips parallel. Exhale, bring your knee into your nose, round the shoulders, protract, step through. Good. Nice and slow. Bring that right foot in between the hands. Gently lift up into our high lunge. Good. So we're in our high lunge, right knee's bent, knee over ankle, back heel lifted, pushing through, engaging, opening up that left hip, inhaling both arms up, nice and strong. Good. Breathe here. Bend at the elbows. Open up cactus arms. Pull the elbows back. Good. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Really feel that quad activating, pulling that left hip back, squaring your hips forward. Nice big cactus arms here. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold. Step our left foot to meet our right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. You can bend your knees nice and deep for this forward fold. Shake your head out, yes and no. And breathe. Let your head be heavy. Let your arms pull down. Nice and slow. Bend the knees. Shift the hips back. Inhale all the way up. Nice big stretch. Nice little baby back bend if you want. Exhale, hands through your heart. Good. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank. You have a few options here. You can go right to down dog if you want. You can do knees, chest, chin, or your chaturanga to up dog. Or if you want to be an overachiever this week, add a quick push up, lower down, come through your flow. Meet me in your down dog. Good. Pedal it out. Again, breathing in and out through the nose here for 3 deep breaths. Trying to focus on your alignment. Have a slight bend in the elbows. Rotate the elbow creases forward and the biceps out. 1 more nice deep breath. Inhale the left leg up. Keeping parallel. Exhale, knee into your nose. Protract the shoulders to give yourself some space. Step through high lunge. Good. Breathe here. Bring your weight into that left heel, left knee over left ankle, right heel lifted, pushing back after you leave through. So we're not lazy in the legs, we're pushing through. And if this is too much for you, you can always come down into a low lunge here. Inhale, both arms up. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, open. Elbows come back, cactus arms. Good. Breathe. Sink into this left leg. Knit the ribs in to engage the abdominals and not dump into our low back. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, reaching forward, hinging at the hips, hands come down, bring our weight into our left foot, right foot comes to meet the left. Inhale, lift, lengthen, exhale, fold. Shake your head out, yes and no. Breathing here. We're gonna heel toe our feet as wide as our mat and just take a second to go back and forth, bending our knees. Good, breathe here. Take our time, shift back and forth. Wherever we are, we're gonna go ahead and inhale, plant our right hand right in between our feet, but a little bit in front, so making this nice little triangle. If we need to use a block and we can't reach the ground, we can do so and come here, whichever feels best for you. But if you can reach the ground, go ahead. If you'd like to lift, keep your hand on the block. Reaching that right hand down, inhale, peel that left arm up, stacking the shoulders, engaging, really lifting through both shoulders. Good, breathe. Good, nice and slow. Left hand comes down to replace the right. Inhale, right arm up. Good, breathe here. Maybe wiggle your fingers, really actively engage all the way throughout. Good, breathe, nice and slow, lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, nice big wide forward fold. You're gonna exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, back up, heel to the feet, back up again. So bring your feet together. And this time, we're just gonna go ahead and step our foot right back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring our weight into our right foot, and then we're gonna be lifting this left foot. So bring your weight into our right foot, just stepping the left foot back to our low lunge. We're gonna take a second here, settle into our high lunge for just a breath. Turn our left foot 45-degree angle. Right foot stays center. These are our warrior two legs. So breathing here, we're gonna come into our extended side angle, but we're gonna try to be mindful and active through our body, through our legs. So inhale, reaching both arms up. Opening up to our warrior two just for a breath. So drawing our shoulders down from ears. We're not hinging forward. We're coming right into center, grounding down. And then we're just gonna go ahead and rotate, kind of hinge and laterally flex at the side body and bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot for our extended side angle. We can take a block to assist us here and lift and lengthen and find a little bit of an extra length in this extended side angle. It is gonna get into your hips as well. Good, breathe here. Good, take whatever variation you need. Nice and slow, cartwheel both hands forward. Frame the right foot, step the left foot to meet the right, back to the top of our mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot stays planted, right foot steps back. Good, inhale, lift up into our high lunge for just a breath. Rotate that right foot open, 45-degree angle. Left knee over left ankle. Inhale, arms up, warrior two. Draw your shoulders down from your ears. Keep your torso centered. Good, breathe here. Settle in for just a breath. Hinging forward, reaching that left hand down to the inside of the left foot, reaching that right arm up. And again, several variations here. You can go ahead and grab your block. You can find whatever feels good for you here. Whatever is most accessible, any variation. Just breathe wherever you are in your extended side angle, really reaching actively through those shoulders. Good, nice and slow, cartwheel both hands. Frame the left foot. This time left foot steps back to meet the right. We're gonna go through a quick little chaturanga. So lowering, shifting forward in our plank, lowering slow, bending the elbows, keeping them close, chest is lifted. Shift through, lifting the thighs, upward facing dog. Good, breathe here, bend the knees, shift the hips back. Down dog, pedal it out. Good, breathe here for 3. Good. Nice and slow. We're going to walk both feet all the way up. So tiptoeing our way to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Shake out your head yes and no once again. Inhale, rolling all the way up, nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time, taking your time to get there. Maybe wiggling it out once you're up. Good, breathing wherever you are. Take a second here. We're going to inhale both arms up. Exhale, open up wide, cactus arms, just like we've been doing before. Breathing here, drawing our shoulders back. This time we're going to go ahead and extend our arms all the way out first. Like we're going to go ahead and open up all the way. And then nice and slow, rotate internally, bringing the palms in, interlacing your hands behind your back, knuckles drawing down, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. Nice little slight bend in your knees and breathe. Looking up, drawing through the chest. While we're here, heel toeing, or just stepping our feet as wide as our mat again, bending our knees nice and deep, hinging at the hips, folding forward, and gradually beginning to lift our hands off of our back if we can. Good, and breathe wherever you are. Don't worry if you can't go too far with this. Just listen to your body and breathe. Good, making sure we have a nice little bend in our knees. Maybe rock side to side, shake your head yes and no. Good. Nice and slow and with control, trying to uninterlace your fingers. So try not to just let your arms fling open. Just try to very gently, mindfully, see if you can hold your arms reaching back. And then come down. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to plank. Go ahead right to your down dog, or if you'd like to take the option for a flow, go ahead. Good. Breathe, Stella. Oh. Breathe wherever you are. Good. Take your time here. Go ahead and inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee into your nose. Once again, protract the shoulders, but hold here, really pushing, opening and away from the earth. So breathe here, engaging the core, pushing through the shoulders. Step the right foot through, inhale up. So we're in our high lunge once again, and we're gonna go ahead and turn our feet in just like we did with our warrior two, but we're gonna keep our hips squared forward. Hips are squared forward. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, open up nice and wide, interlace your hands behind your back once again. So we're gonna come into our humble warrior. So if we need to give ourselves a little space, we can walk the right foot out just a little bit, drawing the knuckles down. We're gonna hinge at the hips, bringing the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. So breathe here. Good, and once again, if you'd like, you can try to lift the hands off the back. So just breathe wherever you are. Slow and controlled, using our glutes, using our quads. We're gonna lift ourselves all the way back up. Inhale, back up. Nice, strong warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, open cactus. Good, turning and squaring our hips, high still. Drawing our shoulders down, coming into our warrior two. Good, so breathe wherever you are. Go ahead, sit. You can sit. Coming into our warrior two, drawing our shoulders down from the ears. She's okay. She doesn't know what she wants right now. Drawing our shoulders down from our ears. We're gonna go ahead and take our left hand, draw it down our left leg, inhale, right arm up and back. Nice big side body stretch, peaceful warrior. Whoop. Breathe wherever you are. Inhale, lift and lengthen, straighten the right leg. We're gonna kind of cartwheel our arms back forward, reach forward with the right hand, come down for a quick triangle. Good, breathe. And same thing as we did before, if you need to use your block in your triangle, it's really good to help you lift and stack the shoulders. We're really focusing on the shoulders here. So go ahead, lift and stack. Good, breathe here. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn our left toes forward. Step our left foot a little bit closer to our right foot. We're gonna go into a revolved triangle. So we're gonna cartwheel our left hand down to replace the right. Inhale, right arm up. Good, and again, I do suggest using a block if this is difficult, but if not, you can come all the way down. Just breathe wherever you are. Good, in and out through the nose. Nice and slow, cartwheel both hands back to center, frame the right foot, left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shake your head yes and no. And inhale, halfway lift one more time. Breathe here. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back to your plank once again. And again, you have the option to go right to down dog or go through your flow, chaturanga to up dog, or knees, chest, chin to your cobra. Meeting me in your down dog wherever you are. Pedaling it out for 3, 2, 1. Inhale in, left leg up. Exhale, left knee into your nose. Hold here. Engage the core. Come up onto the ball of your right foot. Protracting the shoulders, pushing away from your mat. Breathe. Go ahead, exhale, step through. High lunge for just a moment to find our balance. Turning our right foot in like we do for warrior two, but keeping our warrior one, hips squared forward. Inhale, arms up and open. Exhale, cactus arms like we did before. Then we're going to interlace our hands behind our back, but this time we're going to put the opposite thumb on top. So it's a little yoga for the brain. Opposite thumb on top. Inhale, lift, lengthen, draw the knuckles down. Transition and get ready for our humble warrior on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and walk our left foot out if we need a little bit of extra space, but keeping that knee nice and strong and stable. Hinging forward at the hips. Folding here. Coming into our humble warrior. Coming into our humble warrior on the opposite side. And again, if you'd like, you can begin to try to lift the hands off the back, but it's okay if you cannot. So breathe wherever you are. Left shoulder is on the inside of the left knee. Nice and slow, engaging the quads, pushing up, lifting all the way back up. Coming up to our warrior two for just a breath, settling here, drawing the shoulders down from the ears. Breathing here, drawing the right hand down the right leg. Inhale, left arm up and back, peaceful warrior. Hi, good girl. Just breathe. Reach, reach, reach. We're gonna go ahead and inhale, lengthen, straighten the left leg, hinging at the hips, pulling the right hip back, reaching the left hand forward. Come here, come lay down. Coming into our triangle on the opposite side. And again, feeling free to use your block. Making sure our shoulders are stacked. It's okay. You can have a slight bend in your knee if you'd like. Just breathe here. And again, we want to make sure we're not rotating. We're inhaling, lengthening. Good, actively reaching through this right shoulder. Same thing as the other side. We can turn the right toes in more, walk them in closer. Cartwheel right hand down to replace the left. Inhale, left arm up, revolve triangle. Good, breathe wherever you are. Good. One more nice deep breath here. Cartwheel both hands back to center, framing the left foot. Left foot steps back to meet the right, bend the knees, tuck the toes, push back into a quick child's pose. Take a second here. You have a couple options here in your child's pose as well. You can go ahead and take our traditional extended child's pose, or if you want to work the shoulders even more, you can walk the hands out farther and lift the shoulders up. Good, breathe here. Good, nice and slow. We're gonna pull ourselves through to our puppy pose. Stella, you're so cute. So we're here in our child's pose and we're gonna walk ourselves forward into our puppy pose. So we're just gonna start walking our arms forward and bringing our chest to the ground. If you did the other video, you've done this one already, but then you also know that this is just fantastic for opening up the pecs. Good, breathe wherever you are. Chest down. And again, this obviously is going to help your hips and low back too. But like I say all the time, no one yoga pose has one specific purpose. Good, and just breathe wherever you are. And nice and slow, sit back to your child's pose once again. Good. And just take a second here. If you want, you can bend the elbows, pillow, make a pillow with your hands and just chill out. Just take a second. Just take a second here to breathe and settle in. Nice and slow, we're going to work our way forward once again. So we're going to come to our tabletop. And take a second, check in with our body, see how we feel. Notice if our shoulders feel okay. I'm going to do a tiny bit of scapular push-ups before we wind down. So our scapular push-ups, we're just staying just as we are, and we're just protracting and retracting our shoulders. So it's a lot of body awareness. You're not doing a huge movement. We're just making sure that we're not locking out our elbows here. We have a nice little bend. So we're just going to go ahead and protract, push away, activate those rhomboids. Sorry, we're actually activating a different muscle. We're stretching the rhomboids. So we're stretching the rhomboids, and then we activate to protract, retract. Can't think today. So we're protracting here, pushing our shoulder blades away from each other, lengthening the rhomboids and the middle traps. And then we're going to retract, engage the rhomboids, pulling in. Good, breathe here. Just going back and forth, doing our scapular push-ups, retracting and protracting. I know. Taking your time. Just really building that body awareness in that area, because quite often we don't take the time to focus on these muscles. Lay down, lay down, lay down, Stella. Lay down, Stella. Good girl, lay down, lay down, lay down. Okay, we're gonna do scapular push-ups on top of Stella. So just do a couple more. Back and forth. Just take a second to really notice how you feel. If you want, you can come back to your cat-cow. Start adding in some more motion. Now that you've done the scapular push-ups, you should find a lot more awareness in your cat-cow. So in our cat-cow, we're going to lift the chin, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, retract the shoulder blades. Exhale, chin into our chest, protract the shoulder blades. Good, breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Take a second here and take one really nice long cow pose. So making sure we're not dumping into our elbows. We're going to pull our chest through, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths while in our cow. So take a second to really be pulling the shoulders together, engaging the abdominals, tucking the tailbone, breathing here. Drawing the shoulders down and away from the ears for 2 more breaths. And then we're going to go ahead and take our cat pose. So chin into our chest, round our spine. Protracting the shoulders, pushing away from the earth for 3 breaths. Good, release. See how good that feels in your shoulders. Take your time here, maybe do a couple little dancing lions. Take any extra wiggles that you might need before we wind down. And I'm going to invite you guys to possibly consider the possibility of taking a face down Shavasana. We always do our Shavasana while on our back. We're always supine, we're not usually always prone. So we're going to walk down real quick just into like a forearm plank or a forearm tabletop. We're going to breathe here. We're going to go ahead and push back real quick, get into those lats once again. So forearms are down, pushing our hips back, breathing here. This is actually one of my favorites too. We did this a little bit in the seated video. So breathing here, nice and slow, lowering ourselves down onto our bellies. So take our time. If this does not vibe with you, you don't have to do it. But I do invite you to just settle down in your stomach, make a little pillow with your hands. Just relax down. And then breathing in and out through the nose. Letting your hips be heavy. Maybe wiggling out your toes or your feet if you need to. Just taking a second here. Checking back in with your breath. Again, breathing in and out, noticing your breath and your belly pushing into the floor. And you can lay on whatever cheek you want. It doesn't matter. You can also switch halfway through. It's entirely up to you. Whatever feels the most comfortable. Just spending the next minute or two with your breath. You can settle down. And I encourage you, if you have the time, to take a full Shavasana. Take your own little yoga nap however you want. You can eventually flip over onto your back if you need to, or go into a seated meditation. It's all up to you. As always, these classes are meant to be guidance. You don't always have to follow every single thing exactly how it is. But I always do thank you for joining me and letting me guide you. So thank you, as always. I hope you guys enjoy this one. I hope you can utilize it. And again, feel free to mix and match with anything else out there. And I hope you guys have a good day.